All right, ladies and gentlemen and vector designers, we're going to do part 10. We're going to figure out how to actually take our document and take it to the laser cutter and use it. All right, how to use the laser cutter. All right, so when you're at your desk, make sure you save your changes so that when you get over here to the computer by the laser cutter, when you open your document, you open the newest version. So save your changes and then come over to the computer by the laser cutter, get logged in just like you normally would. Log off whoever's there, log on, and then open your file, fix any problems, and reinstall the font. What does that mean? Well, it means something like this. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go File, Open, and just so for you guys, just open it like you normally would. I'm kind of messed up, so I can't. So I'm going to go like this. And like, oh my gosh, look, there's a problem. So the problem is you installed the font over at your computer by your normal computer, and that font's not installed here. So what are we going to do? We're going to install that font. Okay, so I'm going to click on my folder. I'm going to go to my folder with my name on it. I'm going to go into Creative Computer Apps. I'm going to go into Illustrator. I'm going to go into Laser Cut Wall Art, Assets. There's my Angry Bird font. I'm going to double click on it. I'm going to install it. I'm going to click. It's going to let it go. Okay, and I'm going to minimize that. Now I can close all this. I can go back over to Adobe Illustrator and click Open. And okay, so my font wasn't there. It wouldn't have been there except for I installed it. Now it's working. So if your font doesn't look right, that means you need to install it. All right, let's go back to my spiel here and see what we're doing. Okay, so next thing, don't waste material. Move your artwork to the upper corner. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, and I already did. Right, if your artwork's right here in the middle, that means you're going to waste a whole big. Can't see my hand. Where are my hands? There they are. You're going to waste a whole. I can't. Oh my. There it is. You're going to waste a whole thing of material. So we want to use just a little bit of material. So we're going to scoochie all the artwork up into the upper left-hand corner. Okay. Speaking of material, I'm going to use this is used material, right? So I'm going to take this used material and you can't see it, but I'm sticking it into the laser cutter in the upper left-hand corner of the laser cutter. Maybe I will show you. Well, maybe I'll just come and help you individually. Here, let's see if we can do it. All right, let's see here. Oh my gosh, this is very clunky. All right, so there's the material. Here's the laser cutter. There's the material, and it's going into the very upper left-hand corner. There's like a little ridge right there, so that's where you want it. Okay, so we got our material in the upper left-hand corner, okay? And so now we're ready to print, I think. What's next on? I better double check my spiel. I had lots of good stuff here. Place the material in the laser cutter. Okay, file, print. Okay, yeah. So we're going to come over here and we're going to choose File, Print. Okay, and so we're going to make sure you're using the laser cutter. So the laser cutter. So we look at this. This looks perfect. Okay, and so we're going to hit Print. Okay, and so now what do I have to do? I have to minimize this, minimize everything, and minimize. Oh, it showed up here. And we're going to go to the desktop. And we're going to find the UCP. It's somewhere around here. Look all around. So we'll double click on that. And when we double click on that, where'd it go? Well, when we double click on that, this thing will pop up here. Okay. Sometimes you can find it. Sometimes you can find it right there. Universal Laser System. So we can go to that to find it. Okay. So now look. See how I have a red line here and blue lines there? That's good. If your lines aren't red or blue, that's problematic, and so you need to go back to your Adobe Illustrator and fix it. But because that looks good, that looks good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my head. I'm going to click on Settings, and I want you to go to Settings. All right, and so depending on what you're using, I'm using plywood, so I'm going to choose Natural, Wood, Hardwood. I'm hitting on the plus there, and then we're going to go to Maple, and you're going to choose 0.28, 2.5 or 2.8. I'm going to choose 2.8. It's a little bit stronger, and I'm going to click on the line. Click. You can, if you want to. We can click these up if you want. Now, mostly it's the cutting we need to worry about. The other stuff's good. So we're going to click that up 20%. We're going to click Apply. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here, and this is very important. Okay. So we got to turn the laser cutter on. Let me see if I can find this thing. Okay. So I'm going to come over here. There's the power button. I'm going to turn that on. The little light turns green. Can you see the little light turning green? Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay. Over here is a switch. Okay, we got to turn this switch on. It's way behind there. We got to reach around and turn on the switch. It turns on the vent. And then over here, we've got to turn this thing straight across. That means the air is going. If you don't turn on the vent, if you don't turn on that vent with that switch, it's going to cause a fire inside. If you don't turn on that switch, it ruins the laser mirrors inside. So make sure those are both on. Okay? I'm actually gonna turn this thing off though because you can't hear me. Okay, so then we're going to go to, now we're all set. We're gonna click on the go button here, and it's gonna start going. Okay, and that's kind of about it. Okay, let's make sure. Let's go back to my spiel here and see if there's anything we missed. Oh, I forgot to tell you if it's cardboard. Oh shoot. All right, so let's come back over here. Okay, so if it's cardboard, I'd go to settings, and I'd go to softwood and choose balsa, and then same thing, 0.28. And I'd crank it up a little bit. So that's a good setting for cardboard. Apply OK. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I forgot. Let's see if there's anything else I forgot. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay. That is it for now. I'm going to post this video. There's going to be a